estão tentando achar eles acharam, não sei se vai ter alguma pessoa, mas acho que
não, sem
sim.
problema. Eu só achei que ela ia dar junto, não estava sabendo.
Eu consegui começar a gravar agora como que fazer o host.
Tá. Daí, então, agora você me manda. Se você conseguir me passar? Tá. Aí a Luísa, Lu, acho que você vai começar aulas sem aí. Aí depois, a hora que eles acharem, não sei se vai ter alguma pessoa para te ajudar, mas
tranquilo.
depois eles. Tá. Então.
Mas essa aqui já é a sala do francês, então, né?
Daí agora, acho que você tem que apertar nas salas ali embaixo para aparecer daí. Se vocês não conseguirem, eu vou fazer. Ah, não.
Beleza. Mas espera aí, você me colocou na de inglês, eu acho. Aí, agora deu. Obrigada.
Desculpa.
إبراهيم باشا صباح الخير.
حبيبي يا باشا.
أنا قلت أنت اللي ممكن تاخد بحسي هنا.
حبيبي والله العظيم. عامل ايه؟ طمنا
زي
عليك.
الفل. أنت عامل إيه مع الناس دي؟
والله بتعايش.
كويس.
حبيبي. كله تمام؟
الحمد لله. أنت بقالك قد إيه هنا في البرازيل؟
انا بقالي سنه
محمد. يعني في امل اتعلم ولا ايه النظام؟ انا بقى لي 6 شهور اهو.
6 شهور 4 شهور بالظبط. لو انت خدت كورسات حلوه هتظبط.
كويس قوي.
Kelly.
Oi.
Tem um aluno aqui me mandou mensagem e eu acho que tá, quer dizer, tá em inglês. Será que ele iria fazer inglês porque ele não tá aqui?
Eu acho que tem que conversar lá naquele do pedagógico,
Para
pedir para colocarem. Tá dando para ver a minha tela certinho?
Tá certinho.
Beleza.
عبدالله انا بعت لك رساله.
Good morning, Karen. Bonjour.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour, vous allez bien?
Ah, ça va bien. Et você?
Sinon, hello matin.
Ali, قول له bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Ali. Ça va?
قول له ça va bien.
Ça va bien.
Oui, ça va bien, Dieu merci.
انا بعت لك يا عبد الله رساله على الواتساب.
ايوه.
Et vous, j'ai oublié votre nom.
جوفي على ميزو.
Tu vas à la maison.
Je suis malade.
C'est vrai, c'est vrai.
On dit nos étudiants français au d'école de يعني last 2 years in the high school.
دلوقتي ما عرفتش في الكلام ده، دلوقتي بتدرس فرنسي من اول الابتدائي.
فعلا؟
والله العظيم.
حتى الحكومة؟
الحكومي اه.
يا خبر. عايزين يقلبونا حواجات ولا ايه؟ احنا عارفين نتكلم مصري عشان ايه؟
والله العظيم انا اصحابي كلهم بيفهمونيش، بيقولوا لي روح اتعلم عربي الاول قبل ما تيجي تتكلم برتغالي. ده انا امي ذات نفسها ما تفهمنيش.
هو عامر دخل اخذ بحيثنا هو كمان اهو. فينك يا عامر؟
لك يا هلا، كيفك؟
عم عامر
شو اخبارك؟
تمام.
يا عم عامر.
لك حبيبي،
ايه اخبارك؟
والله الحمد لله.
ايه يا عم والله وحشنا، والله اشتقنا لك.
لك حبيب قلبي، تشتاق لك العافيه، طمني عنك.
والله كله تمام الحمد لله بخير.
الحمد لله.
انت قاعد في ساو باولو يا ابراهيم؟
لا انا قاعد في كورتيبا.
كورتيبا. انا عندي واحد صاحبي اسمه بسام هناك.
في ساو باولو.
كورتيبا.
انا عارف بسام، عارف.
بجد والله؟
والله.
سلم لي عليك.
حاضر يا استاذ.
Espera um momento.
لو احتجت حاجه في ساو باولو عرفني.
حبيبي انت لو احتجت حاجه انا موجود هنا. انت لو احتجت حاجه قول لي.
Kelly, eu acho que já tá todo mundo aqui. O Benjamin tá aqui agora.
Beleza, você quer ir começando já?
Calma aí, ele tá falando.
Com licença, moça.
Pode falar.
English class.
It's that class, English. Now you are in the right class. Então, acho que a gente pode começar. Vamos começar se apresentando? Então, bom dia, gente. Meu nome é Jennifer e eu estou no meu 2º semestre de Relações Internacionais. Good morning, guys. My name is Jennifer and I'm my 2nd semester of studying International Relations.
Oi, bom dia, pessoal. Meu nome é Kelly. Eu estou no 7º período de Direito. Hi, guys. My name is Kelly, and I'm in 7th period of studying law. Então, hoje a gente vai falar sobre transporte público. Vocês sabem o que é?
Transporte público é public transportation. A gente vai começar a aula de hoje falando um pouco sobre os verbos no futuro. We're gonna start today's class talking a little bit about the verbs, but today we're gonna see the verbs in the future. Pode passar. Vocês podem desligar o microfone, por favor? Senão atrapalha um pouquinho. You guys can turn off your mic? Então, o futuro é aquilo que ocorre depois do presente. The future is what happens after the present. Então, hoje é o presente, amanhã é o futuro. Today is present and tomorrow is future. Aqui a gente tem 4 exemplos.
I've not seen anything. I've not seen anything.
Guys, you can you mute your mics, please?
Jennifer, você não consegue mutar eles?
Não consigo, eu não sou mais a host. Calma aí, eu vou mandar aqui no chat.
I'm not seeing anything.
Who's not seeing?
Benjamin.
Can you not see the slides?
There's a lot of noise. Hello?
Just a minute, guys. Eu acho que tá melhor agora. Aqui a gente tem 4 exemplos de verbos conjugados no futuro. Here we have 4 examples of verbs in the future conjugation.
I am not seeing anything.
Você não tá vendo a tela? You cannot
There's
see
a lot
the
of
screen?
things showing in the screen here.
You are from the cell phone?
Huh?
You are in the cell phone?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you have to scroll.
Huh?
Maybe you have to pass the screen to see the presentation.
Okay. I'm seeing it now.
Okay.
Karen, are you in the English class or the French class? Karen, você tu es en classe de français ou anglais? Karen. Jennifer, I think Karen is in the French class, not in the English class.
Só um pouquinho. Karen, tu parles français? Karen, vous parlez français?
Il y a quelqu'un qui parle français ici?
Oui, moi je parle français.
Mais tu parles anglais aussi ou non?
Un peu.
Ah, d'accord. Donc, on va changer la classe. D'accord?
Ok.
Parce que ici, c'est la classe d'anglais.
Am I in English or in French?
No,
English,
here is
Benjamin.
English class.
This is for
But,
English.
yes, but he's in the wrong class. That's why we are going to change his classes.
Ok.
Okay.
Eu vou mandar mensagem aqui no grupo. Só um pouquinho, pessoal. A gente só tá resolvendo aqui. Acho que foi.
Beleza.
Então, começando de novo, gente, starting again. Hoje a gente vai ver os verbos no futuro, verbos in the future. Aqui a gente tem 4 exemplos de verbos conjugados no futuro.
I'm in French class.
You are in French class?
Where am I supposed to be? I'm seeing 2 screen here.
You speak English or French?
Yeah, English.
É aqui.
It's the right class. It's here.
Okay.
Aqui a gente tem 4 exemplos de verbos conjugados no futuro. Here we have 4 examples of verbs in the future conjugation. A gente tem molhar, to wet, correr, to run, cair, to fall, e fazer, to do. Fazer é um verbo irregular, it's a irregular verb. Isso significa que o radical dele muda durante a conjugação. Which means that the verb stem changes over the conjugation. Alguém pode ler o primeiro aqui para mim, o molhar? Someone can read the first conjugation for me, please?
The first conjugation.
Yes, the verb molhar aqui. Eu molharei.
Molhares.
Molharei.
Molhare. Eu molhare.
Almost there. Molharei.
Molhare.
Yes, that's right. Tu molharás.
Molharas. Molhare. Molhare. Molharos. Molhara. Molharo.
Aqui, ó. Tu molharás. Molharás.
Molharas.
Yes, that's right. Molhará.
Molhara.
Yes. Aqui molhará de novo. Molhará.
Molhara.
Molharemos.
Molharemos.
Molhará.
Molhara. Molharo.
Aqui essa última é um pouco complicado. This one is tricky because of the It's kind of hard. It's a Portuguese thing, this here. Então molharão.
Molhareu.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Molhare, molharas, molhare, molhare, molharemos, molhara, molhareu.
Yes, that's it. Thanks, Benjamin. Can someone else do the correr one?
I can do.
Então, eu correrei.
Eu correrei. Tu correrás.
Correrás, isso. No final é acentuado. Correrás, isso.
Tu correrás. Você correrá. Ele ou ela correrá. Nós correremos. A gente correrá. Eles ou elas correrão.
Perfect. Congratulations. Someone else can do the cair for me, please? Rasha, you can do the cair? Can you read for me? Please? No? Rose, can you read the cair? Rose, você consegue ler aqui? No. Ibrahim, can you read the career conjugation?
You carry.
Okay, Benjamin, if you want, you can read.
Okay. You carry.
Tá bom.
Tu carreas. Você carre. Elas carre.
Cairá.
Cairá.
Yes.
Elas cairá. Nós carregamos. A gente carrega. Elas carregam.
Cairão.
Cairo.
Cairão.
Cairo.
Yes. Ibrahim, can you read the fazer conjugation? Hello, Ibrahim? Eu acho que ele tinha respondido depois.
Oi.
Can you read the fazer conjugation?
Cadê?
The last one.
Fazer?
Yes.
Faria?
Eu farei.
Eu farei. Faris. Fera. Faramos. Farão.
Então é assim, ó. Eu farei. Tu farás. Você fará. Nós faremos. A gente fará. Eles farão. A conjugação no futuro é um pouco mais complicada. The future conjugation is a little bit more complicated to pronounce it.
Excuse me, professor.
Yeah.
Yeah. This conjugation in Portuguese.
Yes.
Entendeu? You understand? Are you understanding me? Okay.
Yes, the conjugation is in Portuguese.
In Portuguese. Is it the same as conjugation in English?
No. In English is a little bit more simple than that.
Okay, now, like eu, I want to understand. Eu, is it the first person singular or plural?
Eu is the first person of the singular.
Okay, what of tu?
Eu, it's the first person of singular, primeira pessoa do singular. Tu is the second person of singular, segunda pessoa do singular. Você, it is also the second person of singular. So, it's more common.
Ela.
Ele, ela é the third person of the singular. Nós is the first person of plural.
Plural,
yes. A gente is the
second person plural.
A gente it is also the first person of plural. And eles, elas são the third person of plural.
So which one is the first person plural? Is it nós or a gente?
The both of them.
So what of the second?
The second would be vós ou vocês. The second would be vocês ou vós.
I don't understand. Sorry.
Acho que não ensina voz.
Tá. É que ele é aluno novo.
I am talking of now. Wait, let me see if I'm getting it. You said.
Just a minute. I'm sending to you in the chat. I wrote in the chat, vocês is the second person of plural.
Oh, você. Okay, você can be used in singular and in plural.
No, vocês with a S in the end is plural. And without a S, it's not plural. It's singular.
It's singular.
Yes. So moving on. O futuro pode ter duas linguagens, a mais formal e a menos formal, a mais informal. The future can have two forms, the formal one and the informal one. This is an example of the formal one. Então, amanhã treinarei no parque logo cedo. Treinarei é o verbo conjugado e tá igual a conjugação aqui. Treinarei is the verb and it's like it is here. It is in the same way that it's conjugated here. But in the informal way, a gente tem primeiro o verbo ir, mas o infinitivo do verbo principal. So we have the verb to go in the present plus the infinitive of the verb, the principal verb. So just Kelly, você pode tirar o negócio da tela, por favor? Então, que nem está aqui, ó, na forma informal. Vou treinar. Amanhã vou treinar no parque logo cedo. Here we have the verb ir, the verb to go, already conjugated. And here we have the infinitive of the principal verb. Então, treinar. Infinitive, it's like it is here, without conjugation. Any doubts?
No, it's okay.
Acho que fica mais fácil the informal one. Amanhã vou treinar. It's similar to English. I will train. It's the same.
It's the literal tradition.
Yeah, like in English we say like that, and it's really normal to speak like that. Eu vou treinar. I will train. But if you want to be formal, then you have to conjugate the verb, like the table there, and then you have the verb molhar, the verb, and you have to join the termination, and it's always the same termination for each person. So it's kind of like you have to decorar. Como é que fala decorar mesmo?
You have to learn. You have to learn each one of them.
I'm still having some doubts. Sorry, please.
Yes, you can say it.
Okay, what I am saying here, I want to be clear. Eu is first person plural. Singular.
No, singular.
Is first person. Yeah, I is first person singular.
Yeah.
Right? Tu is you, right?
Yeah.
But formal.
But in a formal way.
Wait, is first person, is second person singular, right?
Which one?
Two.
Two.
Two, it's the second person singular.
Singular, right. Você is second person singular, right?
Você, it's you. It's more common for us to say você.
You, yeah. So it's second person singular, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then ela is third person singular.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then nós.
Nós.
Nós. Nós is second and first person plural, right?
Yes, first person plural.
A gente is what? What is a gente?
A gente, it is also we, but in other way.
Informal way.
Yes.
Okay, is it a second person plural?
Yes, vocês.
Okay.
Vocês.
Okay. Okay. Then Ellis, Elas is third person plural.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So, obrigado. That is what I want to know. Obrigado.
Okay. Any more doubts?
No. Entendeu?
Agora a gente vai passar para advérbios. Em inglês, a gente também tem os verbos de intensidade, adverbs of intensity. When you want to say like something to describe if it is less or more. So we have that in Portuguese too. Quando você quer falar bastante, muita, a lot of intensity, you say muita, muito, demais, em excesso, bastante, mais, demasiado, tudo, todo, por completo. You can see that it's like plus or more in English, but we have a lot of adverbs to use. All of them we can use to say a lot, plus, more. So it's a lot of intensity. The other side, in the right side, is less intensity. So pouco, menos, nada. And we have the to compare one intensity to another. And we have like in English, we also have that, like as well as, or as much as, something like that. That is when there we can see in the middle of the screen. Tão, quanto, quão, tanto, quase. Is there someone who wants to read one of the intensities, like the square of a lot of intensity or less intensity?
Less intensity, un poco, menos, nada.
Isso. Someone wants to read a lot of intensity. There are more words.
Muito, demais, excesso,
em excesso,
bastante.
Isso.
Bastante, mais, demasiado, tudo, por completo.
Isso. Muito bem. Alguém quer tentar fazer uma frase com uma dessas palavras? Eu vou dar um exemplo. I'm going to give an example, and if someone else wants to give another example, you can try also. So, hoje está muito frio. Today is very cold here in Curitiba. Someone else wants to try and give an example? No? Okay, we can go to the next.
Okay, so these things are used when something is very intense, when it's very intense. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
or not intense.
Yeah.
Agora a gente vai falar sobre a moeda brasileira, o real. Now we're gonna learn about the Brazilian coin, the real. Aqui a gente tem os modelos do real. Here we have the real's models. Aqui é uma nota de R$2. Here we have a two reais bill, R$5, R$5, R$10, R$10, R$20, R$20, R$50, R$50 e R$100, R$100. Aqui a gente tem os centavos. Here we have the centavos. It is the Brazilian coins. 1 centavo, 5 centavos, 1 centavo, 5 centavos, 10 centavos, 10 centavos, 25 centavos, 50 centavos e R$1. Essa é diferente. It is R$1. It is the only coin that is a real and it is not a centavo. Então, as notas, essas notas do real, elas têm elementos de segurança para você conferir se a nota é falsificada ou não é. The Brazilian real has security elements to you to know if the bill it is fake or it is real. So you can put the note against the light, and if it has a watermark, it is a real bill. If it hasn't, it is a fake bill. Any doubts?
No, I don't understand. How do you know that is a fake bill?
So this here we have a two reais bill. So you put the bill against the light, and then you gonna see a watermark. In the 2 reais bill, it is a turtle. If you can see a watermark of a turtle, it is a real real. If you cannot see it, it's fake. And if you do this with the note, the bill, if you do this, here we have some symbols. Here we have some symbols, and they have to connect. If they not connect, the bill is fake. But here we have a real bill. Any more doubts?
No, entendeu?
E vocês também têm que tomar cuidado com notas manchadas de rosa. You have to take caution when you see reais, the bill with a pink mark stain, because normally it's because of theft or in banks. So you can't really use them because they are not legal. Ok? So vocês têm que tomar cuidado com isso. Se tiver alguma marca rosa, vocês não podem usar. Ok? Entenderam?
Isso.
Aqui a gente tem algumas comparações. Here we have some comparisons of the value of the coins, do valor das moedas. R$2 é equivalente a 36 cents, que é a moeda dos Estados Unidos. So, R$2 is equal to 36 cents. That is the United States coin. So the United States coin, the dollar, has more value than the Brazilian coin. E aqui também é igual a tudo isso da moeda venezuelana. So it is also equal to all of these of the Venezuelan coin. So the real has more value than the Venezuelan coin, but has less value than the dollar. And here we have some more comparison. So 20 reais is equal to $3.62 cents. So it is a lot of difference. Any doubts?
Aqui são as notas. Ah, você quer explicar?
Não. Só
tá.
perguntar se tinha dúvida.
Aqui são as notas mais altas. Higher bills. Higher reais.
Higher price bills.
50 reais. Here. 100 reais e 200 reais. 200 reais é a nova nota. It's the new bill. Eu nunca vi. I've never seen one like real because it's really new.
Agora um pouco mais sobre as moedas. Here we have a little bit more of the coins again. Então, como eu já disse, aqui a gente tem uma moeda de R$1. One real coin. É a única moeda que é R$1 e não é 1 centavo. It's the only coin that is a real and it's not a cent. So it worth more than the others. So two of these coins makes one of them. And because 100 centavos makes R$1. E aqui, ó, a moeda do real, ela é diferente, para diferenciar ela. Então, ela tem esse anel dourado em volta e por dentro ela é prata. This coin, this real coin, it's different because it has this golden ring around it and inside it's silver. So, and it is bigger than the others. The 25 cents, it is also bigger than the others, but it has the same style than the others, and this is different. E aqui a gente tem mais comparação do preço. Então, one real is equal to 19 cents. É isso? Né? E 50 centavos it's equal not even to 10 cents. Any doubts?
Now, you shown the 200 reais. Do you have 200 reais? I've not seen.
We have not seen it.
I've never seen two.
Neither. Then 50. How do you pronounce 50 reais? Is 50 reais? 50.
50. Yes.
That is 50.
Yes.
Then 100 is
100. 100 reais.
100 reais.
Yes.
Obrigado.
Falando um pouco sobre o transporte público. Do you guys know what is transporte público?
I am having some problem here. You know, I have a card, you know, Curitiba card, because I stay in Curitiba. Entendeu? Then, but sometimes you don't know, it's difficult to know the bus station where you will stop, you know, and where you are going to get the bus from, you know. And sometimes when you want to enter the bus, they will tell you want to put the card. Let me show you the card. You want to put the card. They will tell you no, but it's not as if your money is finished. So I don't understand. You know.
Yes.
You understand what?
I think, yes, there are two ways to put money on your card. You can do it on the site, on the website, online, or you can go to URBS. That is one agency, kind of public agency of transport. So you can go there and you can give the money, the real money, and exchange for the credits in the card.
No, see, like now, guess what I'm saying? Like now, this is a card I have. There is my card, and the card.
Like credit card.
No, is called Curitiba.
So it is a card to use on the buses.
For omnibus. But when you see omnibus in Curitiba, they will tell you non-town, the card non-town that is not accepting the Curitiba card. Are there two transport in Curitiba?
Maybe you have the municipio, because there is one card that we don't use in Curitiba, but we use in the other part of Curitiba. Do you understand? Like São José.
Card.
Yes.
Saint Jose, yeah. Oh, okay. So how do you know where you are stopping and the bus that is going to where you are going?
There is one website of URBS online that you can see all the lines of Curitiba. And you can see all the stop points and bus tubes. I don't know how to say in English, but the stop points that the bus has. And also there is one thing called terminal that connects a lot of buses. So you can stop there and you can
No,
go.
you can open Google Map and write what you want to go, and Google Map telling you which bus with a number and which brasa and everything, every information in Google Map. Just write in Google Map the address.
Okay.
What do you want to go?
I have one tip, because I use a lot of buses. I used to use, and Google Maps is good, but there is another app that is really good for buses. That is Movit. I don't know if you can see it. It's this one. I'm going to send in the chat. That one is really good. Because sometimes you have to pay another another ticket, another fare to use another bus. And in Google Maps, there are a lot of times that you have to take a lot of buses, so you have to pay a lot of times. But with this app, Movit, it tries to lead you to a terminal so that you can exchange buses without paying more.
Okay.
Do you understand? So it's only a tip that I give you because I like that app a lot.
All right. Obrigado.
Curitiba é bem conhecida pelo seu transporte público, porque dizem que é um dos melhores do país. They say that Curitiba public transport is one of the best in the country because we have the interligado, intertwined. Like I said, you can go to a terminal and pick another bus without paying more. So in other states, maybe it's a little different from that. Sometimes you have to pay one bus and then you have to pay another. So here in Curitiba, it's really known because it's really good, the public transport.
Agora um pouco mais sobre... Eu acho que a gente já acabou falando. We happen to already have spoken of what is in this slide. But o valor da passagem agora está R$ 4,50. The bus fare it is R$ 4,50. Aqui a gente tem o site da URBS. Será que você consegue pesquisar, Kelly? If you search URBS in the Google, you can find it. It is the first one that shows to you. Será que você consegue pesquisar para mostrar para eles? Não?
Eu não consigo sair da minha tela, senão eu paro de
compartilhar. Não, beleza. So in the URBS site, you can find the buses routes and more information. You can find about the bus card. You can find about the lines, the routes, everything. And if you have any doubts, you can send a message to them. O HIT de Curitiba, que a Kelly já falou, the HIT, ele allows you to use more than one bus, just paying for one bus fare. So it is very interesting to know this. Any doubts?
No. Entendeu?
Vocês usam bastante o ônibus? Do you guys use a lot the bus?
Yes, I can use every day because
Every day.
I live in Sobras
Ah,
and
wow.
going to Centro every day.
Todo dia. É
Yes,
bem longe.
muito. 40 minutos.
Nossa. E tem que pegar mais de um ônibus?
Ah, sim. Yes.
Ah, só um.
Yes, just one from my house. It's very, very near from my house, and they go to Praça Tiradentes.
Ah, que bom.
Sim.
Normally, tem que usar mais de um ônibus, né? Quando é
Yeah.
longe. But it's
But
good.
I'm lucky with this.
Yes. You're very lucky.
Yes.
Para quem pega ônibus, esse aplicativo que a Kelly falou é muito bom, porque, assim, eu não sou de Curitiba, então eu nunca peguei ônibus em Curitiba, e esse aplicativo, assim, ele me ensinou um jeito de ir da minha cidade até Curitiba só com ônibus, e foi muito bom, assim, porque eu me perdia muito, então me ajudou bastante.
Sim, é bem bom mesmo. Ops. Aqui tem algumas perguntas, some questions that are useful for buses. So the first one é: quanto custa a passagem de ônibus, por favor? Vocês querem repetir? Do you want to repeat with me? Quanto custa a passagem de ônibus, por favor?
Quanto
Custa?
Cuspa?
Custa?
Quanto cuspa de ônibus?
Não, quanto custa a passagem de ônibus?
Ok. Quanto custa a passagem ônibus?
Passagem de ônibus, por favor.
Favor. Favor.
Passagem de ônibus.
Passagem ônibus. Oh.
Ele falou alguma coisa?
Eu acho que ele falou. Passagem.
Passagem.
Yes, almost there. Almost there. Passagem.
Passagem.
Yes. That's it.
Passagem.
Passagem de ônibus is the bus ticket. And quanto custa is how much. So, how much is the bus ticket? Quanto custa a passagem de ônibus? Por favor, please. Okay? But the price is R$4.50.
Okay.
The second question, does someone want to read with me? Quanto tempo de viagem desta estação até a estação X, por favor?
Por favor. Por favor.
Quanto tempo?
Quanto tempo?
Benjamin, give us the room to repeat after them. It's not only you in the class.
Okay.
Yes, someone else wants
you are
to
welcome,
repeat?
of course. I'm not take your time, but leave some room for us to repeat. Quanto tempo de viagem desta estação até a estação
X?
Por favor.
Isso, muito bem.
Obrigado.
Outra pessoa, another person, wants to read the third.
Ibrahim want to read.
Onde posso encontrar um mapa da cidade?
Encontrar o mapa da cidade.
Isso. But I think we don't have a city map. I never seen one, only in websites. So yeah.
Yes.
So there isn't really a point to ask that. But anyway.
A primeira pergunta é: Where can I find a map with the bus routes? Onde posso encontrar um mapa com as rotas de ônibus? Someone can repeat?
Okay, I can. Onde posso encontrar um mapa com as rotas de ônibus?
Perfect. A segunda pergunta é: Where can I find bus schedules? Onde posso encontrar os horários de ônibus? Someone can repeat? There is anyone who can repeat the question? So, onde posso encontrar os horários de ônibus? Alguém para repetir?
Onde posso encontrar os horários de ônibus?
Yes, that's it. Are there buses on Saturdays and Sundays? Há ônibus nos sábados e domingos? Someone to repeat?
Há ônibus nos sábados e domingos?
Yes. E aqui a gente tem uma dica. Here we have one tip. Você sempre deve esperar todo mundo que está desembarcando do ônibus terminar de descer para você embarcar. Porque é meio rude você não esperar e pode gerar um pouco de confusão. So always wait for the passengers to get off the bus so you can get on the bus. If you not wait, it's kind of rude and cause a lot of confusion. So the bus will wait for you to get on. So wait for the people who are disembarking to finish disembarking so you can get on the bus.
I
Any
have one
doubts?
tip. Oh. Tenho uma dica. Sometimes when you are waiting for a bus, like in the bus stop, there are more than one bus that stops there, and there are a lot of people waiting. So sometimes it's good to ask the person that is in front of you if he or she is going to take the same bus as you, because sometimes you are waiting and the other person is waiting for another bus, and then you are waiting the person to get on that bus, but she doesn't, and so you keep waiting and you lose the bus. It's really common to happen because sometimes we really don't know if the person is getting on or not. So a tip, I always do that. I always ask the person, the people that are in front of me, if they are going to go on the same bus as me. Ok. Peraí, eu não consigo ler o que está escrito no título, Jennifer.
Transporte no Brasil.
Ah, tá. Transporte no Brasil. Ah, tá. Aqui são as placas. Deixa eu ver. Tá. Tem a placa de vire à esquerda, turn left, the first one. Vire à direita, turn right. Curva acentuada à esquerda. So, sharp left. Curvas acentuadas à direita. Sharp right. Retorno à esquerda. Left turn. Retorno à direita. Right turn. Rotatória, roundabout. E mão dupla, ir e vir. Two-way, come and go. Have you seen these type of placas?
Sim.
Sim.
It is important to you to know these placas, these symbols, because I took my driver test last week and I almost failed because I didn't know some of those symbols, so it's important to learn.
Yeah. Normalmente nós temos essas placas em vias rápidas ou BR. To travel, we see that a lot because we are going to one state or one city to another, and we have more of those signs to indicate to the drivers what is going to happen next. So normally we don't really see that often in normal streets. I think it's more in highways to travel to another city.
Aqui a gente tem mais informações sobre os deveres de casa, more information about the homework. Eu acho que vocês já sabem disso, mas é importante lembrar, it's good to remember. Você pode mandar a tarefa de casa por e-mail, you can send by email, mandar por WhatsApp para o professor que é indicado, send by WhatsApp to one of the teachers. Pode mandar em formato de Word, PDF e fotos. You can send it as Word, PDF, and photos. So send just by one way. You can send just by email or just for one of the teachers. So the teacher who received the homework sent a text in the group, so send to them and only to them. That's it.
Precisa da lista de presença, eles precisam assinar. Só que ainda não mandaram. Pode falar.
Não, era só isso, eu tô mandando no grupo aqui.
Just wait a minute because you guys have to sign the presence list and we are going to send we have to receive the message here.
Meanwhile, someone has any doubts? Será que eu posso parar a gravação, tá?
Acho que sim.